literally said, why don't you learn Italian so you can speak to Luigi? She goes, so you can write letters to...
You know what? She's looking
Why
out for
don't you learn Italian so you can write letters to Luigi Mangione?
Yeah, famously only speaks Italian.
I said, I don't know if
I think he's Italian-American.
I know, and she was like, yeah, but like, you're not named Luigi unless you're super Italian-American. And I was like, Julia's an Italian name, I think. I don't speak Italian.
I think it would be Italian if it was spelled with a G. Julia.
Welcome back
to another episode of
PB&J.
Yeah.
You know what?
That was okay. We've had worse, certainly.
We've had worse, and we have extenuating.
Mm-hmm.
We have bad circumstances right now because I've been resuscitated recently.
Yeah, we lost Jules for a good long while there.
Yeah.
It feels good to be back.
Personally,
back. Personally, how are you feeling?
Don't go to Nashville. Don't go to Nashville. That's my PSA to people. Actually, go to Nashville. Have fun. Don't come back from Nashville. I think that's more the PSA.
Go to Nashville and then
just stay there.
Just die.
Just either stay there or die there because coming back from Nashville is bad. It's
totally it is.
But yeah, I went to Nashville. It was a lot of fun. I went there for a bachelorette party.
Classic.
Double the fun.
It's a staple.
And it was a lot of fun. Can't remember. No, I do remember a lot of it.
You're not doing it right if you do remember it, baby.
Exactly. No, it was fun. We did. We went to brunch. We saw cowboys.
Singing cowboys
who couldn't sing. Welcome back, One Direction. And we went to every country singer's bar on the Strip.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any favorites?
Jason Aldean. Kid Rock, unfortunately, while I don't support him, his bar, I supported.
Wait, I hated Kid Rock's
really?
bar. Yes.
No,
I thought that
him.
I felt like I was going to get human trafficked at Kid Rock's rockin', what is it called? It's something obscene. It's like Kid Rock's honky tonk steakhouse, big ass rock and roll bar. Like, it's like
okay, so here's the thing that no one warns you about in Nashville is that every bar has 50,000 levels, and if you want to get to the top level, you have to climb up 50,000 stairs.
Oh, you're walking, baby.
No one warned us for that.
No one warns you also that, like, you're gonna buy cowboy boots or bring them. You're gonna want to wear them.
And they're gonna hurt.
And you're gonna want to have your feet amputated by the end. At least personally, I'm a flat foot warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And within like a day of wearing cowboy boots in Nashville, I was like, you guys go on without me. Yeah. Like, literally, don't wait up. I'll be crawling. I'll be crawling.
Yeah. Nashville is a lot of walking, and I did walk home to our Airbnb one day, and I was silent, and it was bad. When a yapper is silent, it's scary, is the lesson that we learned. Sorry if I'm taking really deep breaths in, but like literally I cannot breathe. Nashville killed my lungs.
That Tennessee air.
Literally, the whiskeys, I'm still like gargling whiskey. But no, overall Nashville was a lot of fun. Coming back from Nashville was a lot less fun, but I want to go back. And
honestly, like all this week, I've been communicating with Jules, and it kind of has felt like I was like using a Ouija board. Like it like felt like I was like communicating with someone who's beyond the veil. Like I was like,
and that's what it felt like.
This is like not like this is not my Jules.
No, I was not myself, and I literally like had to reach out to people and be like, hey, I'm still alive. I just have
only
been dead.
Just barely.
Yeah, I've
Still
been
alive,
resuscitated.
but I'm barely breathing.
No, and that's the story of my life this week.
Yeah,
that could be my song of the week.
Honestly, absolutely same for completely different reasons. Like,
yeah, tell me. I've talked a lot about my week.
I mean,
tell me about yours.
I personally did not go to Nashville. I've been
too bad
holding it down in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
The last you.
Oh, we forgot to mention that Mare is here.
Mare is here.
Hey, Mare.
Studio audience.
Sorry.
Mare and I are both nursing some sweet hangovers today. We partied down. It was our friend's birthday party last night, and
well, you were also celebrating Mother's Day Eve, of course.
Yes, of course.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all who celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good today, but I also like haven't been feeling good. Generally,
for the past
I'm not gonna lie. I went into like turning 26 with the highest of expectations.
Oh my God, yeah, welcome. Well, actually,
Thank you
I'm
so
not
much.
here, but
Thank you so much. The last time that we spoke, I was
25.
on the precipice.
Yep.
And then I turned 26, and then I've just been like generally unstable ever since. And I don't know.
Yeah, that's 26.
Kind of what, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing's changed, but it's been this like constant, like everyone's mad at me or I'm mad at everyone. I'm bad at doing things. I don't know who I am.
I thought you both were mad at me when I was in Nashville.
Why? Wait, why?
Because I was not in my right mind.
No, well, obviously. That's like chronic anxiety.
Yeah, no, if you don't think that your friends are mad at you at least once a week, then like...
I love that you were in Nashville. I mean, I love that you were in Nashville thinking of us.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of you guys.
But also that you like thought we were mad at you.
I know. But then I got a text from one of you and I was like, oh no, it's fine.
It's always like just when you go for like what you perceive to be too long of an amount of time without hearing from someone.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, they want me dead. Like
no,
whatever
literally.
the message I sent them, that's the last message.
Exactly. That's the last thing we're gonna. Yeah, silent treatment enacted.
No, well, and I think that probably that like I think that alcohol is the issue. I think that alcohol is the issue for me. At least
it
because
was the issue for me too.
It was like I came off of the weekend, the birth weekend, was anxious all week. And then it was Mare's birthday weekend. We went to a Blue Jays game the day before her birthday. Baseball game for all of you non-Toronto people. I mean, I guess everyone just knows
MLB.
what the Blue Jays are.
In case you guys don't know what sports
we went to
are.
Hooters and then to the Jays game. It was like a daytime game.
It was a day of birds.
And so birds everywhere.
Birds, go birds.
But we like literally were drinking from 1 a.m. until like 11, or no. 1 p.m. to like 11 p.m. All day. And then I was anxious all of this week too. So, and then we went out last night and I'm anxious today.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know, you guys.
I don't know. I mean, just like from my hypothesis, I was drinking from about 6 p.m. on Thursday until 2 a.m. on Saturday when I was in Nashville. And then I was anxious from Sunday at 7 a.m. until about Friday at 6 p.m. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a correlation, but probably.
It feels like...
It feels
likely.
It feels like maybe there was a connection. But yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are. This is the first time we've seen each other since we recorded that last episode.
I know, literally.
It's been too long. I felt like I was missing a piece of me.
I think that also is probably
honestly, you know what?
It was.
Probably.
I said, literally, I need like my rock.
I said to my mom today,
I have Mare.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think that we get each other spinning a little bit.
Like I had
You hold me down. We're kind of like putting two pennies in like a washing machine.
I had Delaney for a few days and that was fantastic. Delaney and I really, actually, I don't know if we held each other down or if I think, but.
It's the roommate effect.
No, literally.
Yeah.
And then I said to my mom today, I was like, I know it's Mother's Day, but I do have to go see Phoebe. Also, I wanted to, of course, but I had to. And she
goes, have to take a break from mommy and see mother.
Well, she said, I understand that's the mother of all friendships.
Oh.
Don't cry.
No, I actually might.
I know, that's why I said don't.
No, because all day today, I've been like, I'm actually on the brink of tears.
Oh my God, is this our first cry on the
pod? For no reason. God. No, wait, I need this. I actually need this. Let me have my moment. I need this.
Oh my God, this is our first cry on the pod.
This is really crazy.
Wait, are you okay?
I actually am.
I think that a gift might be coming for you
I
soon.
think that the gift came this morning.
There you go. Oh my God.
Wow. Wait, Janet.
I know.
Shout out to your mom.
Well, I'll have to tell her.
Really beautiful. No, because literally from the moment I woke up this morning, there's like nothing actually like wrong in my life in any way. I mean, other than like general things.
Yeah.
But like
those
always exist. But like from the minute I woke up today, I was like, tears are gonna come. Tears will
And you know what? You have those
I'm happy the tears are falling for this reason.
Yeah, no, it's a positive reason. Yeah. I'm so happy I could be here for your tears.
Wait, that was nuts, though, actually.
That
was kind of insane.
I love being a woman. Well, anything else from your week that you want to share first?
I take an adult dance class, and I have recitals this week.
Oh, and we're going.
Fired up. These two are coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
All last week also, I was like, when I tell you the stress was off the charts about specifically my adult dance recital.
I'm so excited.
I was
for the love of it.
For the love of it. I was like, guys, I don't know the dance. I don't blah, blah, blah. But we had a dress rehearsal on Thursday, and I hate to say it, but I ate it up.
I'm sure you did.
I think it's going to be pretty good, but there is something like really crazy about being a fully grown adult woman doing a dance recital, like a non-professional dancer.
Here's the thing, is I declared to my mom yesterday, that I need a hobby.
Yes.
I need like something to do. I need an after-school activity.
Yeah.
And she goes, why don't you and Phoebe join a dance class? And I said, she already has a dance class.
But I'll join another dance. We should do hip-hop.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, I just like need an
Wait, you can do hip-hop at my studio.
Okay, let's do it. I'm being so serious.
Yes, I'm literally down.
just, like, I need an activity. So, okay, dance. Like, I thought maybe pottery.
Yes.
My mom was like, maybe you should. My mom literally said, why don't you learn Italian so you can speak to Luigi? She goes, so you can write letters to...
You know what? She's looking
Why
out
don't
for
you learn Italian so you can write letters to Luigi
Mangione?
Mangione,
yeah, famously only speaks Italian.
I said, I don't know if
I think he's Italian-American.
I know, and she was like, yeah, but like, you're not named Luigi unless you're super Italian-American. And I was like, Julia's an Italian name, I think. I don't speak Italian.
I think it would be Italian if it was spelled with a G. Julia.
So... Anyways, yeah, so might learn Italian.
I think we should take cooking classes.
Ooh,
Wouldn't that be fun? Or like a baking class?
So yeah, I think we should try something new.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's try something new.
Hobbies are so good.
I need a hobby.
Honestly, if our vibe today has shown us anything, it's that we do need something to like focus our energy on. Yeah, no, literally.
I need to put my hands and my mind somewhere. Because they're not going anywhere.
Because they're in the gutter right now.
Because they're in the gutter. Okay, but no, before we get into, the typical BFOTW and all the other fun stuff, we discussed last week that Conclave was starting.
Oh my God!
And we have a winner! Ding, ding, ding.
Ding,
Winner, chicken dinner. Pope Leo from Chicago.
I can't believe it. An American Pope? I never thought I'd see the day. Just kidding. I don't really know anything about the papacy, but...
I know. They were like, oh my God, an American. And I went... Has that never happened before?
I was like, is also like it that is it different from anywhere? Like, how many countries have there been popes from realistically?
Probably like 5.
This is the thing. Like, I feel like it could be a first for
it
almost any
Canadian,
country that isn't
I think it could have been the first Filipino pope.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of firsts that could have happened.
Yes, totally. So, but we're so happy. What's his name? His real name?
Robert.
Bobby.
He's a White Sox fan.
Pope
Bobby from Chicago.
Did you see
pizza? No, thank you. I'm from Chicago.
The person on TikTok who the Pope was her mom's like ex-situationship.
Yeah, except then I saw in the comments that like this is an account that like trolls. But I did see that and I wish it was real.
I choose to believe that it's real.
It's real. So
we create the reality that we want.
Yeah, we do.
And the ghost inside of your computer agrees.
Exactly. Well, anything else?
I can't believe how quick.
I know. Well, I think that's what everyone was saying too. Is it was really fast.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't seen the movie, but just knowing that the movie is as long as it is, it kind of gave me the notion that a conclave is like a week's, if not months long process.
I think typically it's like at least a few days. I think this was a really quick one. They only did the smoke like 2 or 3 times.
They knew they wanted a good old-fashioned American boy.
They wanted a good old-fashioned... It's like giving Molly an American Girl story.
So true.
God, let's watch that.
Oh my God, an American in Vatican City. Yes!
That's his pose.
So like Mary-Kate and Ashley vibes.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous.
I was about to say Mary-Kate and Olsen Ashley.
Well, we got where you were going.
You get it.
Anything else to report?
Well, it is game 4 of the Leafs versus the Panthers tonight. I have been locked in.
Good.
New Year's resolution going fucking strong as
shit.
shit.
You just needed to find the right
now.
sport.
Totally. And I honestly, like, I didn't think that it would be hockey, but I'm loving watching it.
No, playoff hockey hits so different than regular season hockey. Totally. You will never catch me watching a regular season hockey game.
No.
Playoff hockey, I will be sat for every single game.
I think you could catch me watching a regular season hockey game if I was inside of
the building.
The stadium.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But
I'm not going to sit on the couch and watch it.
I sat on the couch and watched the last game alone on a Friday night. There's no one else in the house.
It's kind of fun.
Totally.
No, I love watching playoff.
And I'm hooting and hollering.
Our boyfriend of the week is out.
I know. What the fuck, you guys?
The pressure of being a double boyfriend of the week was so much for him that
it's like we
he
gave
literally
him too
threw
much
up
power.
On the bench. He went 2 girls.
I was like literally like I wanted to just be stroking his tender head. That poor sweet guy.
I know. My mom and my brother were at the game, like live in person. I know.
Holy fuck.
And they didn't invite me.
Yeah. What did you do to them?
I didn't speak to them. I was sick for a week. That's what I did to them.
Oh my God.
And I saw Anthony leave. Or actually I saw Jay Wall come in. And I went, where the fuck is Anthony? And my mom goes, I was going to ask you the same thing. No one knew. And then we found out.
Yeah.
So thoughts and prayers.
Jay Wall's been doing...
He's been doing all right.
He's been doing
all right. I mean, we're still up.
Yeah. And we're going
gonna
for the cup. I know it.
And go Joey. And thoughts and prayers to Anthony.
And if you need someone to like make you like a cold drink or
bring you something,
bring you groceries,
read
like
you a book,
give you a massage, like anything, just
let us know.
We're here.
Like, you're in Toronto, Anthony. You're in Toronto. We're in Toronto.
We're both really busy, but like we can totally
like
make
I would
time for
cancel
it.
A lot of things just to be there. We cover both ends of the city, east and west.
It's true.
So we will come to you.
And we're happy to meet in the middle.
We're happy to meet in the middle. We're happy to meet at Phoebe's house. We're happy to meet at my house.
Yeah.
My mom will be at my house, but that's okay. She likes you too.
My roommates will be at my house, but they also like you.
Yeah, and Mare's asleep, so it's okay. No, wait, she's actually
out
like,
cold. No, it's actually kind of crazy.
It's kind of like,
wait, it's beautiful. That boring? No, did we like...
we lulled her to sleep.
Our, like, the peaceful, relaxing sounds of our, like, very melodic voices have lulled her to sleep.
You know what? And that's what I want people to fall asleep to our podcast.
No, absolutely.
On loop.
I fell asleep last night being this morning at, like, 4, to a video of just someone describing what life was like in the medieval times. And I, like, woke up, and it had gone just so far into like random I woke up and it was on a video of like the most dangerous gangs in Chicago. I was like, how'd we get here? And it was only 4 hours later.
Only. Cool. Wow. Okay. Well, speaking of our former boyfriend of the week.
Oh, prayers up.
Thoughts and prayers. Who is your boyfriend of the week this week?
Oh my God.
Dying to know. It's been a while.
I know it has been a while. And the crazy thing is because I've been so focused on just like maintaining a shred of sanity for the past 2 weeks, I haven't been so focused on boys.
And you know what?
But
good.
And I haven't been so focused on girls either. I've been kind of focused on
just surviving.
on this girl.
Yeah.
But as we've mentioned, I have been super locked in on the Leafs.
Yep.
And
the Leafs go.
In the absence of my one true love, Anthony Stolarz, I've had to find new love. And sometimes we find love in the most unlikely of places or with unlikely people.
Yep.
And I'm actually not going to lie, I'm talking right now and I can't say that I know this man's first name.
Okay.
But it is going to go ahead and be Tanev.
Chris Tanev.
Okay, here's what I have to say about him. He gives Noah Khan.
He does.
He also gives your man from Shoresy.
He does give my man from Shoresy.
And I love that. I love like a little rugged moment. He's taken like the most hits in like something crazy, like in the entire NHL this season or some shit. He's like throwing his shit down, and he just seems like he has the best attitude. Like I feel like he's the guy on the team that everyone loves. Well, so
he's also a bit of an older man.
Yep.
Because he started his career, do you know where?
No.
On the Vancouver Canucks.
Wow!
So when I saw Tanev on the Leafs, like, are we 2 weeks in a row we're talking about hockey?
I know. This is so crazy. We're so pick-me. It's insane.
No, insane. Anyways.
We're so just one of the boys.
So when I watched the 2011 Stanley Cup Finals of the Vancouver Canucks versus the Boston Bruins.
Of course.
But he was like on the, I don't remember if he played in the playoffs, but he was on the team around then. That was like his rookie year. And I remember being, you know, an impressionable 13-year-old and being like, who is that? Who is that man?
Who is that?
So then now as a 27-year-old watching the Leafs and going, oh my God. There he is.
It's kind of invisible string.
No, it's so invisible string. I'm like, he was in Vancouver and he followed me to Toronto.
No.
And I'm like, Chris.
Absolutely.
And as far as I know, I don't think he's taken. So
he is now.
He is now by one of us. He also has a younger brother. He's also from Toronto.
Is he really?
He's from Toronto. And his younger brother is on the Jets. Brandon.
Okay, keep it in the country, bro.
Exactly.
I love that. He said made in Canada.
Yeah, he said
fuck the tariffs.
He said fuck the tariff, keep it Canadian. And
Can't tariff me.
Yeah, no. Fabulous. What else do you like about him? That's
I like his long hair, and I like that he's missing teeth.
So a few weeks ago when I said
I never said there was anything wrong. In fact, I supported it.
I'll put the story on, or the question on you. How important is it for your man to have teeth? I didn't hesitate.
It's getting increasingly less important. I think, like, ideally, I mean, here's the thing. It's absolutely acceptable for my hockey player boyfriend to be missing teeth. Mm-hmm. For my boyfriend, if he has any other profession on the planet, it is important for him to have all of his teeth, or if he is missing teeth, to have fake ones, or a flipper.
A gibbet?
A flipper.
There's another name for jib. I think a jib. I think that's a hockey slang term for
a fake tooth.
Fake tooth is a jib.
Oh.
I think. I don't know.
When I had like removable fake teeth, it was a flipper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I love that this has also become like an educational experience for me, because it almost feels like when your friends your friend set you up with their friend.
Yeah.
So they I'll give can you a kind reference. Of prime you.
Exactly.
On everything.
I was supportive of him then, and I'm supportive of him and you now.
I think that we actually would look really good together.
I think you would too.
Because I think I would look better with like a somewhat rugged man.
Yeah.
Than someone who's totally...
Yeah.
But, I mean, I love just a sexy guy. Who's your boyfriend of the week,
Well,
Jay?
so mine was going to be hockey related as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Should I say who mine was gonna be until it was switched?
Yeah, totally.
Mine was going to be, up until something happened last night that switched it, Kevin Bieksa.
I have no idea who that is.
Kevin Bieksa played on the Canucks with Chris Tanev.
Wow.
He now is one of the 4 sportscasters that discusses the game.
Oh, is he the one, like...
He's like
the sexy like frog. One? Yeah, I kind of love him, actually.
No, he's like, it's just like kind of same thing. Like, it's like I like grew up watching him and now seeing him in this different... If you had told me 10 years ago that fucking Kevin Bieksa would be like one of the good sports commentators on Hockey Night in Canada, I would have said, what fucking planet are you on?
I also love how he talks so like hockey goon.
No, he's so
vibes.
Hockey goon. And he's always been so hockey goon. And there was like drama growing up between him and another player on the Canucks named Ryan Kessler, because like apparently there was like drama that one of them slept with the other's wife or like something like that. So yeah, he was gonna be my boyfriend of the week. So I won't delve too much into that because he's not my boyfriend. I know.
I didn't know.
I'm sorry.
My mascara was running. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, it was because you cried.
Yes, I did cry.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me. I feel a lot better now.
Good.
Honestly.
Yeah, you seem brighter.
Yeah, I feel brighter, honestly.
Brighter and lighter.
I had to release.
Okay, so mine You're gonna have something to say about it because it's someone who's been in my life before. In my dreams before.
Okay.
So I'm watching Saturday Night Live last night, and Mikey Day.
I knew it.
Mikey Day did a segment on Weekend Update of a guy who just walked into a spider web.
I saw that.
And
yes.
I was pissing myself. It was the funniest thing I mean, in retrospect, is it funny? Is it the funniest thing ever? No.
No.
Was I dying? Yeah, I was. Take me away.
Take me away.
Take me away. Now, Mikey Day is someone who I have history with. I won't go
deep history.
I won't go too deep into it like he did, but he's been in my dreams before.
God, something's really happening out there.
Yeah, it's because I'm talking about my Mikey Day dream.
Yeah.
Mikey Day was featured very prominently in my dream. Should I read the note about it?
Yes.
Because I did write this one down.
Jules' Dream Diary, Jules' Dream Diary. That's the theme song for this segment.
Thank you.
Speaking of Mikeys, I had a dream the other night that I killed Mikey Madison in self-defense.
Okay, yeah, do you want to tell this? Is there any context?
She was like coming after me like she was a killer in my house.
Mm-hmm.
She was coming after me with a kitchen knife. I was able to arm myself with a kitchen knife, and I actually like her like multiple times.
Oh my god, guys, I almost just deleted my Okay, yes.
I stabbed multiple times. She kept coming at me. And she was still coming after me, so I did it again. And then she passed. I ran out. Okay, I ran away. I was sitting on the porch. I called the police. Police come. Body gone. The killer's at large. Fast forward to like maybe years later. I'm on a plane. Who's there? Mikey Madison starts walking down the aisle, coming after me. And then I woke up. So she must have killed me.
Okay, wow.
So I actually didn't kill her.
She killed you.
She did.
It was self-defense. Okay, so, and this is also going to go ahead and be the last entry in my dream journal.
The most
recent entry, because clearly it shook me up so much.
You were like, I actually should stop.
And it's a bit long, so stick with me. I was at camp helping to plan banquet, and there were a ton of themes, and apparently our theme was the best. Then we had an after party, which was also the SNL after party, so all the cast was there. I kept flirting with all the guys on the cast.
Duh.
Obviously, you would too. At one point, we were in the kitchen, and I said that I said an inappropriate joke about Michael Longfellow, and he heard me say it, and so did Colin Jost, and Colin Jost got mad at me. So then I went and apologized to all of them about it, and Michael Longfellow said it was okay. He thought it was funny. Then I started talking to Pete Davidson and flirting with him, and he asked me if I wanted to play a game, and I said yes. So he went to get a game, and when he came back, we noticed that there was glass all on the floor. Turns out that he had run through a glass door and had glass in his head. Oh. So I sat with him and pulled out all the glass out of his head, and he started spilling all the beans to me about his life and said it was annoying how girls were always trying to sleep with him, and he just wanted to get to know them.
I feel the same way. Like, all the boys who want to sleep with me, I'm like, oh my god, you guys, like,
literally
stop. Like, I'm so tired.
So then I stopped flirting with him, and I just talked to him, and he told me he really appreciated it. Then he took me to the SNL studios where I met Mikey Day, and I hooked up with him. I'm not going to read the next sentence, but it was fine. I met up with Pete again, and he walked me home while we ate pizza. We were walking on Bloor Street. So if you're keeping up, we're at camp. Yeah. We're also in New York and in Toronto. Yeah. We were walking on Bloor Street, and there was all these free food stands, and there was grilled cheese. When I got home, I was worried because I was supposed to see our trainer, Alicia, the next day, and I was so tired because I stayed up all night.
Wow.
And that is my... you know what? And I didn't go into too much detail about the specifics of my dream with Mikey Day. Let's just say I have some very vivid snapshots in my head. I remember that Mikey and I were live streaming on TikTok at one point.
Like during in the throes of passion.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's hot, actually.
Yeah. Mikey Day ripped his shirt off last night, and I got to see his arms, and I went, okay, I understand.
Okay. So maybe your subconscious was onto something that your
every time I
had to catch up to.
Every time I see Mikey Day, it feels like I'm looking at an ex-boyfriend.
Interesting.
And I always want the best
yeah.
for him. Yeah, and it's just because we had one night together. And
yeah, one night of passion.
in my head.
For a lifetime of memories.
Yeah, so now I see him and I go, oh,
that's mine.
I just want the best for him.
No, totally.
He is absolutely married with a child.
And that's okay.
And
that's okay.
Sometimes they are.
You don't know anything about the level of monogamy that they have.
That's true. So, yeah, that's my boyfriend of the week is going to go ahead and be Mikey Day.
Congratulations, Mikey Day.
Mikey and Chris.
And Chris.
You didn't know his
My boy Chris.
It was Chris.
I know. I was like, there's no... Yeah. Anyways.
So, yeah, that's boyfriend of the week.
Yay, boyfriend of the week. Boyfriend of the week. I'm going to make jingles for all of our segments. I am doing that right now.
Are you really?
No, I'm doing
okay.
it here.
I see. Gorgeous. What are you watching?
What are you watching? What are you watching? What are you watching this week? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have made my disdain for one particular show known. Okay. Well, actually, for several shows known.
Many.
This morning, specifically, I woke up and I said, I feel so ill in the head that I need something that's just gonna...
Take the edge off?
It's gonna, rot out, I think, the parts of my brain that are diseased.
Yes.
Say. What does the trick for me every time is a Bravo reality show. Mm-hmm. But I have kind of, watched all of the ones that I, want to watch. I was like, should I, rewatch Southern Hospitality? Because anyone who watches Southern Hospitality, which is no one, except for Delaney, thank God.
My Delaney?
Yes, she was the only person who responded to my story.
Oh, good job, Delaney.
Emmy and Will have gotten engaged, and it's bad fucking news, bro.
Really?
They should those two people, it's, about as bad as Lindsay and Carl. It's actually probably worse. Yeah, it is like Jackson Brittany. It actually is exactly like Jackson Brittany getting engaged. And it's after all the cheating and all of the shit, them still getting engaged.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Awesome.
Picture the craziest woman you've ever, and I mean crazy, she is crazy, but I mean also, she's mentally unwell.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend is just this piece of absolute dog shit. Cheating rumors, new cheating rumors every season that seem to just disappear.
Yeah.
And he's in law school and makes it his whole personality.
God.
It's very, anyways. That aside, I was maybe I should rewatch Southern Hospitality. Mm-hmm. I didn't. But I was I think I need to give Southern Charm a second try. And I, this morning, watched 4 episodes in a row. And I can safely say I'm locked in.
What season? What
still
season?
Season 2.
Okay. I do remember, yeah.
Still sends an absolute shiver down my spine. Thomas Ravenel is he needs to be locked away. He honestly needs the electric chair. And I have no actual evidence because I haven't watched long enough to see what ends up transpiring.
Yeah.
The fact that he's 56 and knocked up a 22-year-old is
it's
not great.
It's
not great, but then beyond that, just an absolutely fucking frightening person.
Yeah.
And the living on a plantation, of course, is not a great thing, but there is something so fascinating about these people who are just
obscenely rich.
Absolute pieces of dog shit.
Yeah.
And so obscenely rich.
So obscenely rich.
They do.
Yeah, have never had to work a day in their life.
Even Craig, who has to work.
Yeah, has to work.
Doesn't.
Just
I'm what is happening in Charleston?
No,
is
literally.
this is why people are racist, because they're fucking bored.
No.
I'm maybe if you had to work to live, you would have some fucking perspective. You could maybe develop empathy.
Well, here's
you're too rich and too lazy to think of anything.
Well, here's the thing is that if Southern Charm is supposed to act as tourism advertisement for Charleston, it's not working on me.
It's not working.
I absolutely do. This makes me want to go to Charleston less.
It makes me actually never want to go to Charleston or associate with anyone from Charleston.
No, absolutely, it scares me.
It's also made me I was on Team Paige of the breakup before.
Obviously.
I always have been, obviously. And, like, it's not like Craig. Like, Craig isn't, like, the worst one on the show by any
I will say,
means.
like, I'm on season 4. He gets so much worse.
But I'm still, like, and these are the fucking people that you associate with.
Exactly.
How, like, did that relationship even come to be?
And I can't wait to see that play
nuts.
out. Yeah.
It's really crazy.
No, it's bad.
But I'm locked in.
I know.
Because it is one of those shows that it's like Vanderpump levels of, like, depravity. Like, it's like, you guys are bad people.
Bad people. It's just, like, bad people doing bad things.
I will also say there have been conflicting reports about the White Lotus thing, that family being inspired by Southern Charm.
Yeah.
Because, what's his face? Like, the dad?
Yeah.
What's the actor's name?
Jason Isaac.
Jason Isaacs went on, like, did an interview, and he was like, I did not watch Southern Charm to, like, inform my character.
I bet you they got sent to cease and desist.
Literally, like, watching it, I'm like, Thomas Ravenel is that guy, and Parker Posey is Miss Patricia.
Miss Patricia,
like, there is you cannot
literally
deny that.
There are videos comparing the two, and it's hard to believe otherwise.
Uncanny.
Yeah.
They're absolute caricatures.
No,
I'm
literally.
like, you guys are bullshitting me. By the way, Walton Goggins, SNL last night.
Hot.
Sexy,
Hot.
dancing with his mom.
Cute.
He is so hot, dude.
No, literally, I love this little man, as he said.
I love this little man.
I am obsessed with this young man.
So that's what I have been watching.
Fabulous.
And I'll keep you guys updated. I will be checking back, and congratulations, but also what the fuck are you doing to Emmy and Will from Southern Hospitality? What are you watching?
I've also been watching a plethora of reality TV to numb the mind.
Of course.
Ultimatum. I indulged in. I started Vanderpump Villa.
How is Vanderpump Villa?
Vanderpump Villa is, like, fine. I don't know. Like, it's a good, easy watch. Like, I could not remember anyone's name or what happened, but it's a good, easy watch. Mm-hmm. It fills, as you said, it fills a Vanderpump void, not quite in the same way. Like, and I don't, the amount of money I would pay to wipe my brain so I could rewatch Vanderpump Rules for the first time. Like, I literally, like, you cannot describe that experience. Right after Scandival, watching Vanderpump Rules for the first time and being like, I don't understand why Tom is such a bad guy. And
then you
slowly,
just watch it incrementally.
Like, seeing it happen is like, it was one of the best times of my life. Bless you. I was, like, happy. I was wild and free.
No, totally. It was summer.
It felt like summer every day.
Oh my God.
No, it was so, Delaney and I used to have a ritual that every day at lunchtime when we were working from home, we would come out into I would come out into the common area and I would look at her and I'd go,
yep.
And she'd go,
oh.
And we'd make our way over to the couch, turn on Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
Literally. What more could you want?
Literally.
But that's not my show of the week. Yeah. But it's on the same vein.
Okay.
Because it is connected to Vanderpump Rules. It's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yes.
So I'm on season 4 now.
Oh my God. You
passed me. Which is season 2 of Vanderpump Rules. So now what I'm starting to do, I'm doing the multiverse.
Oh my God.
I will start with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, transition over into Vanderpump Rules. Oh my God. Like, I understand Marvel fans.
No.
It's like, I understand.
The Bravo cinematic universe.
No, the Bravo cinematic universe. Like, watching Sheena walk from the front of SUR to the back of SUR. That is cinema.
No,
they
I can't believe they didn't win an Emmy until so many seasons later.
Like, all it took was a nationwide international scandal.
And thank God. What's crazy is that it all started with an affair.
I know. It always does. So, you know what? In the end, I think we all should be thanking Raquel and Tom.
I think so, too.
Like, look what they've done for us.
Totally.
Now, do I condone the actions? No. But they brought us here. We come to this place for magic.
No, exactly.
So, I'm watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills X Vanderpump Rules.
That is a really magical thing to be doing.
Yeah. it's
It's a commitment.
It's glorious.
Yeah.
No, it's fabulous, and I highly recommend it for any Bravo file.
What are you listening to?
Okay, so are you familiar with the song "Gnarly"?
Yes, I am, because it's been all over my For You page, and I keep watching the videos of their dance.
Every fucking video.
Like a goes bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Hey, I literally had never heard of Katseye. I mean,
you haven't?
I realized that I had, like...
Have you... So do you know the story?
Like, kind of. They were on a show.
Yeah.
Right? It was like
Have
a competition.
Have you watched it?
No.
It's really good. I binge watched it in one day.
I think I will
I watched it like 6 or 7... Like, right when it came out, I watched the entire thing in a day. Yeah. So, yeah, it was like this whole competition, like, spanning like 3 years. It was crazy.
3 years?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And they started with, I think, like 50 girls, maybe 30 to 50 girls, and yeah, down to 6. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Gnarly is like, is it a good song? Absolutely fucking not.
Absolutely.
It is actually, I think, one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But when it comes on, Yoonchae comes up on my screen. Yoonchae, that's one of the girls. Mm-hmm. And I see her in that plastic wrap. I'm like, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
If I see a fan cam of Megan from behind going, oh my God, is this real? I'm going, I'm locked in.
Absolutely.
Manon being like, oh, Danielle, I'm locked in.
No, Danielle is my favorite, I think. She's eating it up. No,
she eats.
She
and
eats
she
it up.
Almost got cut.
That's crazy.
She was almost not in. And you know why she almost didn't get in?
Yeah.
Because they didn't think her facial expressions were enough. And she said, watch me, bitch.
Yeah, I will
She
prove
went back,
you fucking dumb.
Put in the work, and now she has the best facial expression.
She's like, she is the moment.
She is the girl. She's my favorite, I think.
Crazy.
Actually, I think Megan's my favorite, too. Megan's the one with the pink bangs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, Megan, I think Megan and Danielle are my favorites.
Yeah, I've been spending, like, crazy. There's something about the way that they dance. And same with, like, K-pop sometimes, but I just have never gotten into K-pop. Yeah. But the way that they, like, move when they dance, like, scratches an itch in my brain.
They call them, I think, formations, when they're like, oh my God, it's so good.
It's so good.
So, I recommend everyone to watch Pop Star Academy Katseye, because it's really good. And it's, like, you watch the amount of, like, hours and work and dedication they put into it. It's insane.
On top of just, like, being baddies.
No, and they're all baddies.
It's insane. Okay, well, actually, similarly, I've also been watching Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders making the team. So not the one that they did on Netflix. Yeah. This was the reality show that they had for, like, years before. And I'm, like, obsessed with it. Really? It, like, was honestly so toxic because the show went on for, like, 14 seasons or something. So it started in, like, the early mid 2000s, and they, like, literally will be like, this bitch is way too fucking fat to be on the team, and she's like a size like 4 pounds, like, it's like so insane. Yeah, but it is like, so it's that same thing where I'm like, I just like love watching people who are good at dancing and like also pretty.
No, so you'll love this. You'll love the show,
literally.
So yeah, that's what I'm listening to.
So we can trade.
I'll
watch that. I'll watch this.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, and Southern Hospitality.
But, what are you listening to this week?
Well, I have been listening to a lot of things, but I have officially started my summer 2025 playlist.
Oh, my God.
And I'm very excited.
Sorry, that was really annoying.
Oh, my God.
Like, as soon as I did it, I was like, I need to apologize for that because I hated that came out of my... Oh, my God, that's so exciting. Tell me more.
Thank you so much. It's mostly a lot of, like, house music, which is kind of random, a little out of... My, like, taste in music is so inconsistent.
No, literally.
And I go really, like, all in on a certain genre and only to, like, never listen to it again.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a couple years ago, I was all about, like, classic rock and, like, even just, like, rock, like, sound, like, style music.
I mean, let's not forget that we did fly to Ireland to see Greta Van Fleet.
Yes.
And have you listened to their most recent album?
No.
Exactly.
Literally. Like, it's
so crazy. No, I'm defending
crazy.
you. That was positive connotation. I'm the same.
But so, yeah, we have a lot of house music.
Cool.
And then we have reggae. And then we have...
country?
That's actually kind of it right now.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is like, honestly, at this time, this juncture in my life, this is the ideal combination. So that's kind of the energy. That's like the bubbles inside of my brain. You pop one and it's house music, and you pop another and it's reggae.
Fabulous.
And
house reggae.
That might be why I'm feeling like crazy, because I'm like listening to a song that's like do 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 do, and then it's like bomb bomb after. But
bum 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 bum.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, now that the weather has been like somewhat consistently nice, I'm like, basically I'm on vacation from now until like October.
No, the second that the sun comes out, it is warm out, and people start swarming to the streets. There is nothing I want to do there's nothing I want to do more than leave my laptop at home, go to a patio, and drink a big cup of beer.
A big old cup of beer.
Jug of beer.
I literally did that yesterday. I was leaving the gym, and I like had a little plan to take myself like shopping.
I mean, we did have plans, and then sorry.
You were unwell.
I was very unwell.
That is okay. I was like,
I did almost pass out on Ossington.
To Kensington Market, and my brother calls me, and he's like, "What are you up to?" And I was like, "I'm heading to Kensington." He was like, "Well, we just sat down at a bar like right by your house. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Actually, yes."
Oh my God, how gorgeous.
Yeah, we crushed some sour beers. They came back here. We sat on the roof.
God, I can't wait to sit on your roof.
Oh my God, it's so fucking good these days.
I can't wait.
Anyways, so that's kind of like, I don't have specific examples, but
yeah, no, I get it.
The summer playlist
I have high hopes.
Major, and I'm really excited about
I can't wait. Like, thank God it's summer. TGIS, Hags.
Hags.
Have a great summer.
I'm so ready to Hags.
I'm so ready to Hags. Like, Hags starts this weekend.
Hags alert.
Because May 2-4.
That is the unofficial start to summer.
It is. Hags.
So we'll be in our nation's beautiful capital of
Ottawa,
Ontario.
Woo! She's still out cold.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm screaming. I'm yelling.
Screaming.
Do you have a fun fact?
I actually do not. Do you?
I do. See, we are so on a wavelength. Because if you have one, I don't. If I don't, you do. Did you know they are not allowed to bring ravioli into conclave? And you want to know why?
Specifically ravioli.
Well, any stuffed foods, but ravioli was called out.
Okay.
Want to know why?
Why?
Because they're afraid that people are going to try and smuggle in messages to influence the vote. So, you're not allowed to bring ravioli or any stuffed foods. Whole chickens? No. Whole chickens are banned. So...
Wait, did the Cardinals, have to pack their lunches?
I don't know.
That's really crazy to me.
I saw a picture of, a bunch of them on a bus on their way to conclave.
So imagine commuting to the conclave.
Literally. Yeah. Oh, guys, I gotta go. I'd love to go sit on a patio and have a marg, but
everybody
gotta go to conclave.
Pile in the Pope Mobile. We gotta go.
Gotta go to conclave.
Got conclave duty.
God, why do I always get so millennial towards the end of the podcast? No,
awkward.
Literally, and I don't want to exist when I get millennial.
I want you to exist.
I don't want to act
even
millennial.
If you were a millennial.
No,
I would want you to be my friend.
See, I'm so borderline that sometimes it really just it jumps out.
You're a zillennial.
I'm a zillennial. Sometimes it really pops out, and it really scares me.
Yeah.
So when that happens, I have to rein myself back in.
That's kind of I have moments where I really act like one of my parents. It's actually shocking to I'll just scary. Do something without thinking about it and then be that literally was my dad. Mm-hmm. And I'm I have to take a cold shower.
Well, I did cosplay as my mom today for Mother's Day.
You really did. I love that. Yes.
My mom has more Instagram followers than I do. By 3 times.
What? Your mom's an influencer.
She's an influencer.
But so are you.
I have 1,200 followers. She has 5,000.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No,
she should be taking brand deals.
No, she could.
She totally could.
So,
I know people who get brand deals who have fewer.
Exactly. So.
Damn.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, icons.
But,
my mom has maybe 50 followers on Instagram.
And I'm happy to be one of them.
And she doesn't know how to post.
That's okay. You know what? I still had to teach my mom until about 2 years ago. And look at her now.
Look at her now.
It
could happen to anyone.
It could happen to anyone or for anyone. Thanks for listening. Thank you for bearing with us while I was, as we said, clinically dead last week.
Yeah.
I'm back.
And while I was clinically depressed at the beginning of this episode.
Exactly. And look how times have changed.
Look, we've turned around.
Really turned around. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. We're almost at 50 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, I just hit my tooth. Oh my God. Anyways. Clearly I'm feeling better now.
Yeah.
I was just getting excited about the Leafs game.
No, go Leafs, go. I already know I can feel that they're winning tonight.
GLG. No, literally, this time next week we'll be in round 3.
Passion. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment.
And
go Leafs, go.
Go Leafs, go.
Bye.